Boys with a portal gun. It's my turn to use it. I'm going to port fresh water into parts of Africa. Just wait. Girls with a portal gun. When you thought your friend was finally getting better, but he starts talking about Sigma Grinsit and escaping the Matrix. Inflation out of control. Products getting smaller. Meanwhile Arizona. 99 cents tea. Going to bed early. Stay up all night on my phone. Gordon Ramsay's wife when he says he's gonna eat her catty. US government. A Swiss furry. The god of war when the god of peace walks in. And. Breadcrumbs on the floor. 3-day lightning conflict is a war. Year-long conflict of attrition is a special military operation. Give man a fish, and he will eat for a day. Give man a sock, and he will crap. World's biggest mysteries. Who killed JFK? Do the Gardens of Babylon exist? How were the pyramids constructed? How is this skeleton not burning in the daylight? When you email your professor at 2 AM, and they respond within a minute. Friend, bro, why the duck are you still downvoting posts? You do know you get free coins from upvotes, right? Me. It's not about money, it's about sending a message. Whole internet. That Naruto runner. PlayStation users, Xbox is guy. Xbox users, PlayStation is guy. PC users. Ms. Monopoly. We are the first game where women have the advantage. Chess. First guy to eat a poisonous berry. Ice. The guy who was with him. Europeans making fun of the US. Me from a third world country. Haha, burger and bad. Are ya winning, son? No. Some guy keeps kicking my ace and calling me Butch Nugget. He says he ducks my mom every night. Damn right I do. Butch Nugget. Some random dude in DC right now. I'm gonna steal the Declaration of Independence. You know that this pandemic is out of control when the level 90 priest shows up. Quick, the Americans are asleep. Post pictures of selections with more than 2 parties. Me trying to stop my hand from buying Microsoft products after taking the Cupid vaccine. Everyone celebrating Ellen donating to teamtrees.org. Ukraine, only country to donate to teamtrees.org. When everyone's fighting over #1 meme of the decade, but no one is going for second place. It's free real estate. Guy, I beat women, rub banks, and do dogs. Everyone, what's wrong with you? Guy, turns it into a rap song. Everyone. Warner Brothers fire you. The entire internet hates them now. Europeans waiting for the collapse of the US so they can start the recolonization. Not yet Ferb. Girl tweets that Justin Bieber hyper years ago. Justin shows incidents that it's a false claim and sues for 20 millions. Girl. I have made a very troubling discovery. Last January, we had the Tide Pods meme. This January, we have the AirPods meme. This has led me to the conclusion that, in the next 2 Januaries, we will be given the Fire Pod and Earth Pod ments, completing the Elemental Pod set. My parents in their 20s. Let's buy this house and have 3 children. Me in my 20s. Joe Biden becoming president. Bernie Sanders on a chair. Old white man calls you son. Southern woman calls you honey. Bulk woman calls you sugar. British woman calls you love. Australian calls you cucumber. When an accident leaves you with several broken bones, a concussion, and a severed pence, but you finally have the backstory, you need to win America's Got Talent. Me, a kid with 2 guy dads thinking I'm immune to yo mama jokes. Yo mama's so ugly, your dad had to get a husband. teacher in 2030, taking attendance. Teacher, did I forget anyone? Student, yeah, you forgot Joe. Teacher. Life's so hard. I can relate. Me trying to put my change and receipt in my pocket. The next person in line. Trump and Biden fighting over Nevada. Nevada too afraid to tell them that Kanye actually won. Me after reading that Elon Musk's Twitter is sinking fast. Meta lost $700 billion. Amazon lost $1 trillion. And all cryptos are crashing. All of you, get out. Except you stay. Me, master betting as soon as my family leaves. The prank show crew and my family watching through the camera. Sodium, an explosive metal. Chlorine, a deadly gas. Table salt. Military officials say that they aren't taking the Area 51 treat seriously because millennials are too depressed to get out of bed. Never before have I been so offended by something I 100% agree with. Me, mutes Google's mic. Me, okay Google. Google, the microphone is muted. Me, interesting. Mario when he finds out Donald Trump has been impeached twice now. Wikipedia. Was North Korea not yet firm? Chicks on Tinder versus dudes on Tinder. Entertain me. Pardon me ma'am. Could you donate a below job for the below job less? Me and the boys at our Halloween party. Me trying to explain a meme to my grandparents. My grandma. Why does the astronaut have a gun? Facebook removed the Area 51 event accidentally. Doubt. Remember these guys? This is them now. Feel old yet? Government, we can open the schools. Kids are responsible enough to avoid spreading Cupid to each other. Kids when they cough. I snack at my teaching job. Study hard. Most people don't pass my class. When the US gets a new friend to play nuclear war with. My mom pretending to like the macaroni art I showed her. Me pretending to like the Facebook meme she showed me. It is time to go. Was I a good meme? Yes. Media complaining about lent video games. Me, too afraid to pick through dialogue options, thinking it would make the character sad. My dad asking himself why he didn't pull out that night. Me explaining how during a nuclear explosion, there is a certain distance of the radius where all the frozen supermarket pizzas are cooked to perfection. When everybody rubs your pregnant wife's belly saying congratulations, but nobody tickles your balls saying good job. Male privileges failed me. If you complain about being able to breathe in a mask, you openly admit furries are stronger than you. Humans when a person is 1 year closer to adult. How much longer will the count take? I don't know. 3 or 4. 3 or 4 what? Days, weeks, months, maybe 5. 5 what? Enters into a wrong class. Teacher and students. The lesbian girl pretending to be straight at the girl's sleepover. The straight boy pretending to be guy at the girl's sleepover. 1995 Pixar. What if toys had feelings? 2007 Pixar. What if rats had feelings? 2006 Pixar. What if cars had feelings? 2015 Pixar. What if feelings had feelings? 2020 Pixar. What if bulk people had feelings? Disney Pixar Soul. Me hits my elbow on desk. My entire nervous system. Hey guys, I just wanted to put this out that I work at Walmart. I'm 16. And whenever I'm working in the aisle, anytime I see any product of Nestle, I put it on an overstock cart and hope then my managers will see that almost all Nestle products are always overstock and hopefully stop ordering them at my Walmart. I know it's not that much, but I try. Nestle. When you shave your balls and then she decides to not come over. Can I beat Halo before my oven melts my TV? I don't need sleep. I need answers. My dad reading the autism brochure that my doctor gave him. Me explaining to my dad why cheese is so expensive. Restaurant cashier gets the order wrong. Introverts. Not exactly what I had in mind, but this will do. Me googling Alzheimer's symptoms. All the links being purple. Me getting an A+ on a blood test I didn't study for. Girls tend to stutter due to nervousness when speaking to someone attractive. Girls when they talk to me. Surgeons operating with a mask on for 20 hours. Karens shopping with a mask on for 20 minutes. Peter Parker watching Sony and Marvel fight and mentally preparing himself to lose Uncle Ben a 4th time. When the game has a black loading screen and I see my reflection in the monitor. Worst she can say is no. You. I thought you were gay. Millionaire royals. Billionaire celebrity. Discussing oppression from an idyllic villa. Americans born on February 29th, when they turn 21 and finally are allowed to drink. It's been 84 years. Kid hitting me with OK Boomer. Me hitting him with my car. Teacher, what's $45 plus $50? Student. 95. Teacher. 95 what? Apples? Bananas? History students in 2055 analyzing World War III shut posts and memes in preparation for their final exam. Me. Plague Incorporated easy mode is so unrealistic. Like who wouldn't wash hands and wear a mask during a pandemic? Also me after seeing America. When you ask a question during a live stream and the streamer answers it. Me and the boys losing our 10th last game of the night. Hey, this guy draws memes in MS Paint. See? Nobody cares. Yo, can somebody please live stream the raid? My parents won't drive me. Oh Panzer of the Lake. What is your wisdom? Percentages are reversible. So 6% of 50 is equal to 50% of 6, which is much easier to calculate. Hits blunt. If Elon Musk is African, does that make non-white people born in Europe European? There is a new Build-A-Bear ET. So it's really cute, right? It's really cute, right? Therapist. Build-A-Bear ET isn't real. He can't hurt you. Build-A-Bear ET. Flight Simulator AI Co-Pilot. You can always exit this flight by pressing the escape. My AI co-pilot watching me heading towards the canyons. Being alone. My dog. Being alone. My dog. Me with a blanket. When you hear society you think of Among Us. I think of the Joker scene. We are not the same. When you find out that girls attempt suicide more, but men more successfully kill themselves. Agreeing nukes are a bad idea. Make enough to nuke every city on the planet just in case. Humanity. Teacher, completes unit on organic chemistry. Paycheck, declines. Teacher, how to cook moth. Not knowing the difference between there and there. Not knowing the difference between affected and affected. Boys. What did the girls do with the time machine? Probably visit their grandma. Girls. LMAO, it's even funnier the second time. Martin Luther King watching every race, creed and gender unanimously declaring that Velma snacks. The chemistry teacher stopping the police arresting me for making moth, since I'm wearing safety goggles. Hull up. Let him cook. Got any fatherly advice for me? You don't need to give your opinion on every single damn thing. If you don't really know much about the topic, it's perfectly fine to just shut the duck up. Hey, I see I got banned. I just want to know what I did so I don't make the same mistake elsewhere. Cheers. Me. Mods. When your mum gets home and you forgot to wash the chicken and take the dishes out of the fridge. What's up, people? Today I'm gonna prank people by cutting their headphone wires. Let's see how they react to this prank. James Cameron will now perform Avatar: The Way of Water. Yeah, Avatar. Alright. 3 hours 12 minutes. Me when my best friend tells his girlfriend, can you make me a sandwich? And she replies with, can you pay some bills? Here's noise in house at 2 AM when the whole family is asleep. The 1-inch thick, 1 meter long steel pipe under my bed. It's showtime. What I think when I see graffiti. Stupid vandals. That's kind of cool. Seriously, how the hell did they get up there? For example, if I use 2% more of my power, I can make memes appear in the future. It's not always the parents' fault when a kid messes up the internet. When you realize the Gardevoir you just came inside thought of you as a father and is now so traumatized she won't leave her Pokeball. I have severed the bond to my only friend remaining for sensual pleasure. Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. They're the same picture. My almost withered plants watching me putting water in the espresso machine. Remember when Cardi B dogged a guy and convinced a trans woman to rip him with her, then mocked the guy for getting ripped and shamed the trans woman, saying she only chose her because she thinks all trans people are gross, then bragged about all it in a video she herself uploaded. Pepperidge Farm remembers. Why is it when something happens, it is always you three? J.K. Rowling, Elon Musk, Donald Trump. Black metal. People who listen to all genres. What doomsday preppers think living off the grid is like. What it actually is. There's just me in my swamp. I got fired from my tech job from Silicon Valley. Now what I'm supposed to do with all this free time? And $1 million severance package? Oh yeah, I got fired from my job at the plant because the toxic fumes made me narcoleptic. But honestly, I need a couple weeks break before they hire me again, just with less benefits. When you're in Paris for Fashion Week, but Venice needs the Soul Stone. It isn't domestic violence if you do it outside the house. Video games that portray shotguns as shooting a cone of damage. Video games that simulate every individual pellet. Doomsday clock 90 seconds to midnight. Just ducking end it already. Neanderthals estimating how long they have to spend in hell for not following a religion that hasn't been developed yet. To most people, this is a closet. To New Yorkers, this is a $2,000 a month studio apartment. People who enjoy playing at high difficulty, going over the same level in a game over hours. People who enjoy games for story and pacing. Checking when I have to submit my work deadline. Yesterday. Ladies and gentlemen, it is great pleasure to inform you that I dropped toast without the butter side hitting the floor. Oh yeah, well at least I'm not French. You know what grinds my gears? When I try to click on the upper part of the phone screen, but a notification appears at that exact moment making me click it instead. Man accused of intentionally crashing truck into police lobby. When you tell your parents a funny joke you heard on the internet and it turns into a lecture. Me when I downvote all the sacrilegious memes because I'm a Christian, despite the fact I've broken every commandment and committed all 7 deadly sins. I'm doing my part. Girlfriend complaining about ass Lex doesn't last long enough. Time flies when you're having fun. I fear no man. But that thing. Women. It scares me. Everyone. Congratulations. Must be so nice to live alone. Me. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Wide dog gets somehow wider. Seeks help from God. Oh god, I'm so wide. Wide dog. Get therapy, loser. Okay. 4 months later. No, your therapist is shut at their job. I'm not toxic. I'm your friend. You just need to accept who I am. My therapist said I need to find better friends. Life is like a box of chocolates. You'll never know what you'll get. The hell you talking about? What do you mean you'll never know what you'll get? You're getting a box of chocolates. The whole class when the nice teacher finally has enough of the class clown and starts roasting him. Nelson Mandela for 30 years up until his death. As you can see, I'm not dead. Financial advisors recommending saving 3 months salary in an emergency fund. Me, who is 3 months in debt and just had another emergency.